Hi, good morning, everyone. This is the comments and questions call that we do every week. Today is January the 24th. Gosh, this month has went fast. This is where we answer your comments and questions for the week. Hope you guys enjoy. Follow along. Okay, our first comment came from Tara Stidham on setting up the Cobra Motion Cam. It says, how do you hook up the audio for the Cobra security camera with a DVR box? Now, I've never done this. I know it can be done. So what it is, it's basically just like a little microphone that you purchase separately, and I believe it's an RCA plug is what it is. You just have to run another line from each camera to your DVR box and hook it up, and then that'll start recording the sound on it. So I hope that helps you out. And then our next one, get my mouse going here this morning, is from TAKSTAR 619 on the motion camera. What is a compatible PTZ camera to connect to your Cobra security cam? Most of them, if they have the same hookups, it should work. I don't know. I haven't tried any different ones, so that's a good question. So to tell you exactly which is the right one, I'm not sure, but I think a lot of them will work, but you can't take me on that because I haven't tried them. Thanks so much for stopping by with your question. And then setting up I get a lot of these motion cameras. That's my #1 videos. UW Badger says my phone doesn't do the same as yours. I cannot get it to work outside my home. Yeah, I know other people have said the same thing. I have no experience with different phones, so the best thing you could probably do is call tech support. Appreciate it, Badger. And then this was on making monkey bread. Our friend Patty Coda said monkey bread. I'll have to check that out. So it's pretty good, Patty. It's just kind of like cinnamon and sugar and that. So she really enjoyed it. She loves the sweets. Monkey bread. Timmy Ray the King says this is great. YouTube video of you making this so everyone can see this is okay. Thank you, and please have a good day, and God bless you, and remember that Jesus loves us all. That's for sure, Timmy. Appreciate it. Timmy comes by all the time on our chat and that, so we appreciate your comments, Timmy, every time. And then there's our friend Tammy Parrish Miller. She on the Monkey Bridge said, "Hi, you stranger. I haven't seen Tammy for quite a while. She used to join our coffee chats all the time, so we miss you, Tammy. Hi, you stranger. I love monkey bread. I'm so happy to have this recipe again. It has been years since I've had it, and I'll be making this tomorrow. Say hi to Sue for me. I hope you both well. Yeah, we're done good, Tammy. We appreciate it. So we miss Tammy. Also on the monkey bread, White Witch 110. That was fast. Love stuff that I can make fast. It is. It's a quick, easy. If you want to just do a recipe, it's really quick. Thank you, White Witch. Thank you for stopping by. TGIF on the monkey bread. So, ooh, monkey bread. I like his little emoji with a monkey on it and that. So, yeah, TGI, appreciate that. It's good stuff. Nice snack. Good for breakfast. And then again on the monkey bread, Hitch Up and Toe says, I'm confused. They don't look like biscuits. But saying that, last time I saw American with biscuits, he put gravy on them. That's just wrong. Hitch Up and Toe is from over in England. And they have different terms for different words. So they'll call biscuits different than what we call biscuits. So it's fun to deal with the different cultures on it. So, hey, appreciate it, Hitch Up and Toe. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys every time I see you. And then this is Buff Doggy on installing the Cobra security cam. Said, just got a brand new Samsung A51 phone and loaded the app RX Cam and cannot even add the device to it. What a piece of junk and a waste of time. It's all going back to the storefront tomorrow, so I can't believe people go and work on this stuff. How many years and how many people still don't. It's really a very good product. Apparently, sometimes when you can't figure something out, you think it's junk, and once you figured it out, it would go. We've had this thing for years, and quirky, yes, very quirky to set up. It's not an easy product to set up, but boy, if you ever gave it a chance, Buff Doggy, you would love it. It's a great security camera. Sorry you've had issues with it. Well, tech support, they might be able to help you out. And then Vista 114, this is on the Xbox. It's a GPS computer for your e-bike. This is a cool little app that you add on if you want to. It'll mark in a map. You can keep track where you've been. I used it on my e-bike to ride around. Use it on a bicycle, running, whatever. But he says, hello, quick question. Do you have to pair your Xbox device to your app in your smartphone to get the GPS signal? I tried the Connect my device and waited for several minutes, no connection. This is done without my smartphone. Yeah, you got to pair it for one. And if I remember right, it's been a while since I set that up. Once the GPS takes a while to connect. I had little issues with that when I first connected. You got to give it time. You got to give it time to get hooked up and go outside. If you're doing it indoors, you might not get a good GPS connection at first. Once you get it, it seems like it works really well. But that very first time, you got to give it time to connect up with it. So thanks for your question, Visit 114. Hope that helps you out. And then this is on our Mobile Pixels Dual Pro laptop monitor. I love this thing. I've got it on my MacBook. PHOE1X23 says, what's it look for? Okay, what it's look for YouTube and video. Also, you can use night function on it where the screen turns yellow. Yeah, I know there's some different colors you can set up on it. I haven't done it because the way it came out of the box, it works fine for me, so I don't have much problem with the glare. But it's a really great little, if you want to add a second screen to your laptop, you can use this on a PC or a Mac, either one. This thing is awesome. I really enjoy that. So check these are the ones I hadn't responded to, but the rest of these have been responded to. Sue generally does all the typing back. I don't do the typing and texting. That's not my thing. But so these have been answered. Frank Cancel on the do you like to watch games? This was on our last live chat. Frank says, morning, Bob and Sue. I'm still having problems getting notifications from you guys. Everything is checked. I don't know why. And yeah, heck, I've had these issues off and on with different people and different problems on it, and I have never figured out why it does that. A lot of people say they didn't get notified in that, but I've always used the same settings, so kind of a mystery of YouTube, and I hope one day that gets out. And then he said he thinks he found it, so he said he'll know more when we put up our Monday's chat. So I hope it worked, Frank. I hope that as your answers, because I know this has been an ongoing problem for several years. It's plagued notifications. And then also, Frank commented on T-Squad. T-Squad is another one of our subscribers' sons that he comes on and joins us in our chat, but he also does the Farmville or farming simulator. And so he's found out he lives real close to each other. So that's pretty cool. Some of the subscribers actually are your neighbor. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate that. And then Happy Place Camping on our county trimmed our trees. We got a county combined trimmed a big tree out front. They said city came around and trimmed your trees a couple weeks ago. I think the ice storm scared them a laugh out loud. So yeah, that's something they do to keep the roads, especially ours. This tree leans a lot, hangs over the road. They trim it back so it's not all over top of the road because trucks hit them. I've had this tree, a big truck hit it one time. He was hanging to the edge. So, and anything over the county roads is the county's responsibility. Thanks, Happy Place Camping. Cooking with Rick says, "Hi Bob, it's a nice of the county to trim your trees and make everything look good. Yeah, and it needs it. I was kind of hoping they'd just take it down, you know, because I would like to use that area because I can see the rockets go up, and I can use my security cameras and film rockets going up across the street. So, but they didn't. But I'm glad they did trim what they did. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate you every time, Rick." J. Charles Outdoors says, "My neighbor just took all the trees shading my backyard, so now I got a solar panel." Cool video. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, that would block you out trees if you want to do solar. You got to have a direct view of the sun, so that can be a good thing. Thanks, J. Charles. Phone Daddy 2 on the county did says the least expensive way to get it done. Yeah, it is. And then it's, again, we appreciate it, Bo Daddy, but it is the county's, that's their thing, not mine. Anything hangs over the roads. So appreciate it, Bone Daddy, too. And then on setting up the Tiny Cam Pro, Genie V8 says, "I had a Tiny app set on my Fire Stick. I had 2 cameras up and working fine. Then the internet went down, and now all I see is too many failed attempts. Please try again later. I don't know what to do." I had that same issue, and I don't remember what I did. I think I had to go in and reset the whole thing again on it, and it can be quirky. Honestly, I haven't been using the Waze Cam as much because I did find it. Well, I've been using the Waze Cam. I take that back. The Tiny Cam Pro, I haven't been using it as much because it gets a little quirky in that. But I, if I remember right, I had to reset each one after that happened. So I hope you get it figured out, Jeannie. Thanks for coming by. And then Doug Vincent, on tips and tricks on your road trek, says he says, "Thanks for the tips. Might suggest your refrigerator should be 40 degrees area, 46 way too high, especially for dairy." Right? Yeah, it is. That's just kind of where that refrigerator's set at. I think maybe I could have set it a little bit lower on it, but we never really kept much of any dairy products in the camper. Just mainly some meats and stuff that we carry along. But you're right, you got to have your dairy cold enough. So thanks, Doug Vincent. I appreciate it. I'm glad. I hope that helped you out. I did a lot of road trek videos trying to help people out. Maybe you have some issues that I could give them a hand with. So thanks for watching, Doug Vincent. And then the county trimming trees, where RV staying says, "Cool, not sure how we are friends, but we are now." Oh, I'm glad we are. Good to see. I get a lot of people coming by, but where are we staying? Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming by, and I'll check you out. That's for sure. We always get new friends. We check out their channel, and maybe we can help each other out along the journey of being YouTubers. Brian Brasher on the tips and tricks says, "Camp skunk." I'm not sure what that means, but hi, Brian. Glad you stopped by. Once in a while, I'll get a comment. It's like, not sure where you're going with that, but appreciate Brian and Brasher just stopping by on the tips and tricks for your road trek. There's our friend Jeannie Blaney. Jeannie Blaney on the county trim the trees. She says, "I actually like the graceful curve of the tree." Out loud. Uh, I should probably duck when I say that. I have a absolutely gigantic pine tree in the vacant lot across the street that is huge, curved at the top. Some days it just irks me, and other days I love the interesting shape. So I understand exactly why you like to see this one going. Yeah, I mean, I like the tree, but there's reasons I do. I mean, this one does lean a lot, but it leans over the road. And if anything, if it ever went down, this tree would just go across the road. I don't think it would hit nothing or nobody's property, and the county would just come along with their crew and just clean her up. So I've had that happen before, some pine trees. Thanks, Jeannie Blaney. Then T Squad on the our welcome screen says, "T Squad here. And subscribe. Love your channel. A lot of variety." Well, thank you, T Squad. And I did set up my channel originally as productions. It means that I could put just about anything. I didn't want to trap the channel into just one subject. I wanted to be open, so if I see something I wanted to film, I could film just about anything. So thanks so much, and we hope you find plenty to watch. I know if you're not finding something on my channel, you're not really looking, because we cover all kinds of things. Thanks, T Squad RVN. M. Langford, County Trim the Trees, says, I just did this myself in our backyard. Neighbor's tree hanging over our pole. So yeah, that's an ongoing thing. Gosh, I don't know how many trees on this property has been cut out, trims over the years. I've been here about 21 years, and things grow fast in Florida. So thank M. Langford. Appreciate you stopping by. There's our good friend Jeff B. Hey Jeff, hope all is well with you this morning. That work is harder than it looks and dangerous too. It is. Tree work is very dangerous. Some time ago, I had a tree that is no longer here. Hurricane took it down, but between my house, my neighbor's house, that had some big limbs, I was taking that limb off on top of a ladder with a chainsaw, and the tree limb came down, hit me, knocked me all the way to the ground with a chainsaw running. It is very dangerous work, Jeff, and I appreciate the people who are out there hard working at it. Thanks, Jeff. Casual Girl Adventures on the County Trim and Tree. I do agree. They should just take the whole thing down. It looks like it's about to fall anyways. Yeah, it does. It's amazing though. A lot of these trees, you see these all over Florida where they almost grow sideways. I see some big trees out at the park there that I don't know how they keep from coming apart. But these are very resilient. I do believe this is what they call a live oak. I could be wrong on that. And those things will go almost sideways on it. And it's amazing how they don't come down on it. Thanks, Casual Girl Adventures. We appreciate you coming by. There's our friend Scott from Bikes, Boats, and Big West. Get it centered up here. And on the tree, it says, tree trimmers are expensive if not done by the electric company. Looking forward to the deck progress. Oh my gosh, this deck has taken so long. I can't believe it. They say the county's dragging their feet trying to give the permits. So I don't know. Well, maybe with this stupid virus thing going around, it's slowed the thing process down. I try to be patient, but it's been like 3 months now since they were supposed to start this deck. So anyway, we're still waiting. Thanks, Scott. Light Spokes and Big Wax. Go check him out. Fully relaxed on trimming the trees. Hi, Bob and Sue. Love watching Blue Collar Minute work. Great video. Thanks for sharing with us. Stay safe. Thank you, Totally Relaxed. Yeah, it's fun. I like to watch other people work because it doesn't hurt my muscles and bones and stuff. But in fact, I do kind of enjoy watching people work on it. But I appreciate them. I appreciate hardworking people. They earn their living and they deserve every penny they get. Lori's Crochet Corner on the tree trimming. It says, send them here. Ours could use a little trim. My friend, have a great day. So thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. Yeah, I bet we all have some trees. Most of us have trees that could use trimmed. Thanks, Lori's Crochet Corner, too. Blue Sky Odyssey. This is Debbie and Bob on making monkey bread. It says, I love monkey bread, but never made it before. It sure looks good and easy to make. I'll try it. Debbie, Blue Wave Odyssey. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, give it a try. It's really easy to do. Throw it in. Don't take long. And it's good. Good snack. I know Bob would love it. KLR68 on the Dial Vision junk glasses review. It says knockoffs. There might be another brand out there that maybe does work. These ones I got, they were junk, cheaply made, basically fall apart when you first use them. So kind of a fun video. I did that as a joke. They did refund my money. I complained to them. I go, man, these things are no good, piece of junk. And they promptly refunded my money. So give them credit for that. And then Brandon Hernandez, I think I said that right. Unboxing and review of the Walmart's 10-gallon LED aquarium starter kit. As well, I thought he knew his stuff, but he has 6 goldfish. There's supposed to be at least a 20-gallon tank for just one. That's funny, you know, the people in the tropical fish hobby tend to criticize each other a lot. And apparently he doesn't understand what was going on here. When you first start an aquarium, you have to get a cycle started. in order to start that cycle, you have to add a living organism. And I bought, these were feeder goldfish. They're like 20 cents. Never bought them to keep them as a pure as thing. They were just basically people buy them to feed to other big fish. They were put in there to just get the cycle started. And so he thinks I didn't know what I was talking about. I do know what I was talking about. It's just you don't understand what I was doing. So, hey, Brandon, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you had a lot of luck with your aquarium. And I one little clue to the aquarium people: don't be so hard on each other. They are the most hard on each other I've ever seen. I've never seen such people give comments as the aquarium people. I don't know where that comes from. Anyways, Brandon, thanks. Thanks so much for your comment. And then this was on our last live stream, Travel Tour Taste. It says, what's the capital? We talked a lot about Canada. Hello, my friend. Great to see you again. Hope you had a great Christmas and just wanted to wish you a very happy new year. And may 2021 bring you much success and joy, and stay safe and good to catch up again. So I guess it was around Christmas that we got a hold of Travel our Tour Taste. He came by. So I appreciate you coming back again, Guy. Are we getting towards the end? Yeah, this was from last week's. Hey, Charles said, what a great way to respond to comments. Thanks for sharing. Thanks, Jay Charles. Yeah, this was on our last week's comment call. And then again, I guess this was still on. We did this live stream, I believe, last Monday. Murder Mystery Haunted Histories. It says that kind of rhymes. It does rhyme. So sorry I've been missing your morning coffee chat. Seems my brain has decided it likes to be awake at night, catching a replay. Much kindness and love. Well, thank you. A murder mystery, haunted history. That's pretty cool. You used to go by something else. I kind of think I got to remember what it was. Now you've got my brain on site. Which you've been used to come by all our chats. Thank you so much for stopping by. And then on Monkey Bread again. Thrifty Angelina says, I have never had or made monkey bread. I'll have to give it a try. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for Thrifty Angelina. Red Ruby Sky on our comment question for 10. I think this is a little older one. We might be at the end of them for this week. Red Ruby Sky says, love your dogs, and thanks for joining my live stream. No problem. We like to, especially Sue. Sue loves to go to live streams. Thank you, Red Ruby Sky. And this is still on the monkey bread. This is Blue Wave Odyssey. I've never heard of monkey bread, but it looks great. Seems like a good football snack. Yeah, probably would. I don't watch football, but it would be, I guess, if you watch football. Thanks, Blue Wave Odyssey. And then friend Rick, Cooking with Rick, says, hi, Bob. You get a wide array of comments on all kinds of things. And that was on January 17th comment and questions. And Scott says, Bikes, Boats, and Bivouac says, thanks for the shout out. Looking forward to the deck construction. Guys, so are we, Scott. I think we're getting caught up. I believe so. And Jay Heckle, let's answer this one here on the dog barking. Says Jay Heckle says, check with your town and learn of your rights and complain daily. Yeah, I could, but that's just not me. I rather try to find an answer, but I could complain. Thanks, Jay Heckle. Happy Place Camping says, trying to get this to watch on before the internet is non-existent. If I don't get it finished, I'll be back. Sometimes the internet will keep you from finishing things. We're lucky we have a good internet here. Let me see if we totally relaxed. That was on last week's comments and questions. Says, hi, Bob and Sue. Sorry I missed the live as I was updating the software, firmware, and maps on an extra Garmin GPS that I decided to give away to another YouTube creator friend of mine. Maybe I'll do a shout out video for her in her show. The GPS, I think the ink cartridges, when they show up to be empty, actually are not. Most have a computer type board in them. If you use a paper clip and hit the reset button above the board and discover there's still ink in it. Oh, how helpful that is. YouTube is very educational. Thanks for your shout out. And I'll have a great day. God bless. Waving from Houston, Texas. That's Billy Rax. That's a very good tip. Appreciate that. I'll remember that. And I do know a lot of those ink cartridges does have like a little board in them. So reset them. Very interesting. Great tip. Thanks. Totally relaxed. Comments and questions for the January 17th. Andy Iceman says, awesome job. Thanks so much, Andy. We appreciate you coming by. And then this was our live chat. We did this, I believe that was last Saturday, as a live chat with our farming simulator. There was a map called Bucks County Farm, Pennsylvania. And this guy, JK or YT, says, I guess I don't understand. I see a ceiling fan above your head. You have a steering wheel in your hand, and I lived in Buck County for a few decades. I know a lot about, and one thing, it's fake. I guess he doesn't understand. It's a game, and it's not 100% accurate. It's just they use this as an area to highlight Bucks County, Pennsylvania. So check it out again. Maybe you'll get it. Thanks, YT. Appreciate it. And then back, boy, this has been a long one this way. I thought I was done. I'm not. Angler 2058 on Monkey Bread. It looks like it might be pretty good, Bob. It is good. Give it a shot. You'll love it. Thanks, Angler. And then Rick, Cooking with Rick on the live chat from Bucks County Farm, Pennsylvania, says, hi, Farmer Bob. I live near Bucks County. Awesome, fun game. That's cool. And that's what I was hoping. I was hoping like maybe you would catch us. He was probably busy, Rick, but I was thinking of all my Pennsylvania subscribers, and Rick happens to be one of them. Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs, Scott, he's another one of them. I got quite a few people in Pennsylvania, and it's kind of hoping maybe some of them would stop by. But we're going to do some more of those. But it was a fun game. I thought it was a great way to do that. Had some fun, interesting in the background, and you can actually chat on site because Sue was handling all the questions and that. She was answering all that for us. And in the meantime, had a little fun game going on. So add a little funness to the chat in the background. Thanks, Rick. We appreciate it. Check out Rick's cooking. He's an awesome cook. And then again, Rick wrote on the monkey beds, hi, Bob. I love monkey bread. Yours looks sweet and delicious. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it so much. It was good. Give it a shot. I bet he's made it. And then again, camping therapy on the live chat from Bucks County Farm says, I thought you were actually going to be in Pennsylvania and was going to do a meetup with you. So camping therapy, you from Pennsylvania? And yeah, I kind of did that at the beginning. I kind of made it sound like I was in Pennsylvania. No, we've been right here in Florida. We haven't went nowhere for since last March. Haven't barely left the house. And then this was back on the BW77 on the Barking Dog. Says my neighbor has a PVC privacy fence. Our house sits up higher than theirs. If we mount it high, will it still work? It might. I can't say that for a fact, but it might. You know, as long as the sound don't have nothing blocking the sound. The reason they say you got to have client line of sight because on the ultrasonic mode, it actually doesn't emit the sound. It does a wave. That wave sends across, so it doesn't bother anyone else by making this obnoxious sound. And if anything that blocks that wave going across would make it not work. So that's the reason you have to have a clear line of sight. If you can look where it's at and see right down to where that dog would be, most likely it'll work because that wave has a chance to go straight across on there. So keep that in mind. Do a visual test across and look where it sets. And if it does, it probably would work. And thanks BW77. And then again on the monkey bread, Happy Place Camping says, I was trying to remember if I made this before. I'm pretty sure I did some time ago, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I didn't. Maybe I'll make it and try it again. Yeah, give it a shot again. Thanks, Happy Place Camping. Okay, did we make it to the bottom? No, we still got more. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a long comment calls on the monkey bread. Eat, sleep, RV, and repeat. It says, I love cinnamon anything. Those would be great with coffee as breakfast treat. Lou and Angie. Thanks, Lou and Angie. Yeah, they would. Get up in the morning, have a good cup of coffee, and some monkey bread. Bone Daddy, too. Turned out pretty good. So that's on the monkey bread. Thanks, Bone Daddy. I bet you would enjoy it. Ben Manson on the security camera says, great content. He doesn't like my odd and O's. I counted 6. Good, I'm glad you counted. I was wondering how many I would say. Yeah, see how that works? What that is sometimes when people talk, they're thinking, and they'll make it sound like, doesn't hurt a thing. It adds to the content. You know they're actually thinking. So I appreciate it, Ben Madison, and I thank you for counting them. I'm glad you went to the effort. Nitpicks on the monkey bread says we should buy it in grocery store in frozen cases. My daughter loved it and was her favorite. It is very sweet and seems to always taste differently every time someone makes it. Good to, looks so good. It does. Give it a try, and I bet it is one of those things that might be just a little different each time. I bet you some people would even put nuts on it. I wouldn't, but some people would. Thanks, Nitpicks. I think with this, we're back to our oranges. I believe that was from last week. If not, we're going to read this last one. Jarhead and Ginger's Journey on Our Oranges Are Ripe says, glad you got to enjoy the nice day. Yeah, I remember reading that last week. So glad they are done. Yeah, oranges, do eat some off and on, but I like to make orange juice out of them. All right, guys, this was a long one this week, so I hope you guys enjoyed. A lot of people stopped by and commenting. We appreciate every one of our comments, even the sarcastic ones we enjoy. So keep on bringing them. If you're sarcastic, don't bother me. So guys, we'll see you next week. You guys have a great week. Stay careful. Stay safe out there and careful. It's a weird time in the world, so I want everybody to stay healthy, stay safe. We'll see you guys the next time. Thanks so much for taking your time and leaving a comment and watching my response. So see you guys the next time. Thanks so much. Alright, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you meant, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. So I just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.